That's why 6 ever, nigga. 6 life, nigga. When it come to the 6, it better not come to it. My knock your head, really get into it. You better use your head before you lose, bitch.
Hey, what up? We in Cold Red. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm your host, the Playmaker, and I got a very, very special guest in the building. We got RRB DUCK. What's up, baby?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey, man, good to have you on the couch.
Oh, for sure. I'm glad to be here.
Listen, I got some very in-depth questions I want to ask you.
Let's get into them.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's get to it. All right. I guess the world want to know where you're originally from.
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm from the north side of it, 24th place in Locust, between Locust and Hadley. I've been there, grew up there my whole life.
Oh, yeah? They say that's the rough section of the mill.
Man, I be trying to tell somebody that, but they don't be trying to hear me. But it's good. Like, the zip code speak for itself. Like, to make it over there and grow up in that type of shit, it's like you got to be strong and grow up fast as hell.
Matter of fact, what was it like growing up over there?
Man, it was good and bad. Like, a lot of shit that a nigga probably seen young, and the people that was around them, just the environment, it make you grow up fast. So you see a lot of shit that the average kids, you wouldn't even want your kids to see at an age. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun times growing up. Like, so.
I mean, what you consider maybe fun, I might look at like, what the fuck? So
Yeah.
What's fun to you?
Really just being in growing up with your friends. So it's like you grow up with these people, and then they just become, some be blood, some don't be blood, but then at the end we become a big family, and it was just like,
yeah, but
long
when
as we together,
when everybody on the same shit,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How do a person really say what's wrong or right when everybody on the same shit?
Yeah, and it's what you see too. So it's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what they be like, oh, I finished school, but then he probably ain't finished school, so it'd be like, all right, you hear me? So it's a double-sided sword with that shit.
Because I just recently did an interview with a YN, a deep conversation, and he was from the north side. He was from maybe somewhere around y'all area.
Mm-hmm.
He had some real interesting things to say. He was around your age, so I'm pretty sure you may know him. You may not.
Yeah.
But the shit he was saying, I can see in you.
And what's that? What he was saying?
I mean, the shit he said they did for fun.
I'm a little older now, so the stuff that I did as a kid, like, or in my teenager years, like, it probably wasn't the best thing to do, but that's what we thought was fun.
When you look back on that, what do you think about that?
Like growing up in my neighborhood?
Yeah, growing up.
I'm thankful.
And now that you're older, right? Mm-hmm. And you look back on your earlier years.
Yeah, I'm thankful for it all, because it made me kind of who I am, and like it shaped me to the person I am, and the way I think, the way I move, because it's dangerous in Milwaukee. You got to be on your P's and Q's to move around and conduct yourself around here. So I'm thankful for that. Just motherfuckers just showing me how to conduct yourself and stand on your own out here in these streets, because it's rough out here.
Okay. Let's get to the name Duck. Like, have you always been Duck?
No, when I was younger, they called me Ducky.
Okay.
Like, and what's crazy is, like, my mama, my uncle, he gave me that because they said I looked like the little duckling from the Land Before Time.
Yeah.
The little dinosaur thing.
Okay.
And they always, they called me Ducky, yeah. But then as I got grown, I'm like, man, we got to cut the Y shit. Like, okay, it's just Duck. Like,
okay. So, yeah. Growing up Ducky, finding yourself, now you become Duck, right?
Yeah.
At what age did you find your love for music, though?
I probably always liked music. My daddy used to rap. Like, they used to have a whole house and set the whole front room up like a studio.
So you grew up around music.
Yeah,
basically.
Like King Cal, 40 Cal, if you know heard of him. Mm-hmm. Like he grew up with my dad, and they always was in music. Like, okay. Like, when I was younger, I probably used to fool around with it. Like, I had a song I made when I was real young, probably like 14, 15. I had the whole hood laughing at me.
So what was your rap name then?
I don't know. We was just doing it. Like, it wasn't even like I took it serious or nothing. Like, we just was always playing with music, just doing little shit. But I had a song, I said some crazy shit on there. Like, I fuck her like, rah, 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 or some goofy crazy shit. Like, and then shit, always just play with it.
Okay. So tell me this. When was your first official project? What would you consider your first official project?
My first project, I think it was, Topside. I think Topside was my first project, but my first song that I ever dropped, like, cause I had moved to Kentucky and shit. And then I had basically started a new life down there type shit. And like, we used to go to the studio, but we had never dropped.
Okay.
And then this nigga Tax, and Tax family through family type shit. So we ended up leaking with him. We was just doing music. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
Tax is the first person. I think the first song I ever dropped was with Tax.
Hey man, speaking of Tax Free, when you see dude, man, tell him I got to get him on the couch.
No,
man.
for sure. I want to make sure he come up here for sure.
Okay, for sure. So,
and I don't even remember that song name neither, dog. I don't like it to this day because it's like,
I mean, it was your first
my
song,
beginner
right?
song, so like my voice sound crazy from back then. Like,
everybody go through that stage.
My sister, she loved that shit. Like, she loved that song.
I mean, that's the song that brought you to where you at now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, let's talk Raise Around Bosses.
Raise Around
You
Bosses.
know, that's a very unique name. I guess, you know, it's relatable to me. And I know it's relatable to many other people, but y'all came up with the name.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of y'all.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a lot of us for sure. Because it started from my neighborhood. It's just rebranded it in a different way. Like, cause my neighborhood, they call us Player Lane.
Okay.
So, and then my pops and them, they was CYA. So it was just like, what could we do as the younger generation from the neighborhood to make us a stamp with our name as the younger generation? But it all mean the same thing at the end of the day. Like, it's all for the come from the neighborhood. We just made our own name type shit. Well, really, Mel made it, started it. He the one first said it. Like, he got a tattoo of it. He got the baby. Man, once he did that, it was like, that's what we was running with. But, and then Jay, only my brother Jay, like, when he went and got diamonds with it, and that's when we was just like, this what we is. Like, we really pushing this. Like,
you brought up Jay. I remember that. Mental health. I always talk about mental health in all my interviews and trauma, you know, and that was a traumatic situation. How did that affect you? I mean, moving forward with the music.
At that time, I really was in like a dark place, like, cause of the whole situation, like, and me, we found them, like, I don't know how other people feel. Like, I probably never really even talked about it before, but like, I held my brother, like, held him when we found him. So it was like, shit, motherfucker just it was so hard. But I thank Tax too, though, cause he helped a nigga, like, get over that shit. Like come with me, bro, or whatever type shit.
So let me ask you, how you doing?
It still affect me today, but you know, nigga gotta keep going.
Gotta keep going.
He'll want a nigga keep going. He'll be proud of the shit we doing right now for sure.
You know, so this was just a mental health check, man, to make sure, you know, because we rarely ask, you know, us street niggas how we doing.
No, that shit affect me though. I ain't gonna sit up and act like it don't.
Yeah, for sure.
I do, for sure. But it get better with time.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, last time I counted Raise Around Bosses was about 5, 10. Everybody dropping music. I saw y'all move to Kentucky. I saw y'all made a movement out there.
Yeah.
How was it rebuilding from Milwaukee to Kentucky? Like, because you basically starting all over.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely starting over. But it was like, so Jaden was already there. Like, they had been there. So when I came, it was just like me, Mel, and Jay. We just like 3 peas in a pod. So we just was working hard, and shit. We just popped out with Tax help. Like, Tax helped us a lot. Like, get to a point where motherfucker, like, cause motherfuckers, like, if you ain't really know us from the streets, you would think we was from Kentucky. Like, motherfuckers really thought we was from there. Like, Hell no, like it's the second home, like, but
And you
I'm
know what
really
the
from
crazy
here.
thing about Kentucky? I look at Kentucky like people look at Milwaukee, right? I fucked around and had a tour stop in Louisville. I said, God damn, this is like Milwaukee in the 90s, bro.
Yeah. It's
So,
going on around that motherfucker
yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
for sure.
So, what was the first song that got you popping in Kentucky?
Uh, we had dropped a song called No Hook. That was our first video. Jay wasn't even on the song. It was me, Mel, and Cheese. We had dropped the No Hook, and then not too long after that, Drop the Visors came about. Type. So that was really like the Drop the Visors when, cause Mel had came up here and bumped into Tax and Chicken, and then he got both of them to come to the K, drive down there with him, and we just was working.
So, at what point did you feel like I can really do this shit? Like Duck
Uh,
can be a brand, a name.
because at that time, like the biggest artists was Chicken and Tax, and to this day they still is. So it was like when they solidified it and they wanted to fuck with niggas, like because Tax family basically really like, so it was like when Chicken and Tax came and kind of stamped our music for us, like that's when we felt like, okay, we could do it. Like,
Okay. Let's talk about Tax Free. Let's talk about your relationship with Tax. I mean, you said it's family through family. So, I mean, I guess if you've been knowing somebody 5 years or more,
no,
then
that's my
yeah,
shit.
they
Blood can
family.
make us no closer. Like,
Okay.
you ain't gonna see him without me and without him. If you see us not together, you gonna ask for food. Like,
Right.
so,
So, how did he inspire you to move forward? Because I'm sure that he started rapping before you.
no, for sure, for sure.
He
No, I
built his
was looking
name.
up to them. Like, they was rapping already. They been doing it. Like,
So when you saw them doing it and making songs in the studio, doing videos, you was like, man, I can do that shit.
nah, I didn't. I wanted to do it, but I ain't know like that it could happen the way it happened. Like, so it was just like a thought. It was a thought though, but I ain't know that it'd go to where it's going now. So it was just really like we was just doing it. Like if it go, it go. If it don't, it don't. Like, but
Oh,
you'll never know if you don't do it.
okay. Now, from the outside looking in, you always appear to be like standing in the shadow of Tax, right? But now that you done branched out and built your own name,
Hmm.
how did that feel the first time you did that, bro?
No, that shit felt good. Like, just to know like people just fuck with you, like, cause it's kind of hard to get mass people to believe in what you putting out and like your character or whatever you pushing to these people. So it's like it feel good to know like that I ain't just a nobody in this shit, like
Yeah,
that people
definitely.
fuck with me. So it make me want to keep going for
Yeah,
sure, for
definitely.
sure.
Because I remember the first time I heard of you, I heard the Tax first. And then, it's always like the Batman and Robin
Right.
type of deal. And then knowing if you, just doing it because you can do it because you got Tax, or you
Hmm.
doing it because you really know that you can do it is a difference.
No, for sure.
You break out on your own. Now, when they see you, they see Tax, but Duck name is just as big.
Hmm.
2025, you've been dropping some hard projects with some unique names, bro. Like,
And
you know,
last year been kind of
yeah,
rough.
yeah. This how I'm feeling. Us never them. How do you create your album titles? Like, what inspires you to come up with like them unique titles to make people understand the music that they about to listen to?
It really be like the stuff I'm going through in life, cause like I don't like get on the mic and just say anything. Like I had to go through some stuff. Like I stop rapping until I go through some stuff, or just go through life, have fun or whatever, just to have real life to talk about. So when I get on these songs, I'm really talking my life and what I'm going through at that time or this time. Like I might drop that and I ain't going through it no more. But at that time, this is how I was feeling, this is how I was coming, and this was going on in my life. So it's like, basically it's just like actual life for me. So if I say a title, like, it means something to me. Like,
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting to. Like us never them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you talking about just you and your people, or just as or you talking to maybe a group of other people and just saying,
No,
"Hey, it's all about
I'm
us."
really us, never them. It's like I'm repping my shit, but to the world, it's like 414 versus everybody. It's us versus them. Like,
Okay.
cause I ain't going at nobody personally. Like, oh, are we bigger than somebody or better than somebody? I just feel like I'm gonna rep my shit and push my shit to the biggest I can make it. So if I say ain't nothing bigger, I'm just speaking on us. Like, I ain't worried about what y'all doing or this is towards anybody. It's just, I'm just thinking about what we got going on. I feel like this the biggest shit in the world.
No doubt. I've
I
been,
think anybody should feel like that about anything they doing. Like, if you going hard, you should feel like you the best at whatever you doing.
I mean, they do, but sometimes reality got to set in and
Yeah,
be
reality
like, who
do
the
got
fuck let them put this music out? You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
So everybody that's rapping can't rap.
No, for sure.
But I've been seeing you moving around the country a lot lately. And are you out there, you spreading the name, the Raised Around Bosses? Is it, you expanding the movement? What's next?
What's next for me is just putting out better music. Like, cause I feel like I make great music, but I just feel like I could do better. I could do more videos. I could do more of this. I could do more of that. And just like open up a little bit more and let them in.
Yeah.
Make them feel like they know me more. You hear me?
Well, you got a lot of great songs, but I just feel your best songs have yet to come.
No, for sure.
Because the more you live life, the more you experience things,
yep.
You're going to start digging deeper and deeper,
And that's a good thing about like moving around and seeing different stuff and being here and knowing all these different type of people. It expands your mind. So if a motherfucker just like say like somebody here that's rapping, they can't get out. So they only can rap about what's going on or what they think going on somewhere else. Like really, I'd really be there or I was really there. So I could really speak upon it and like open up people's minds to the world. So big. You can do so much. It's so big that you could do a lot of shit in this world for real.
So would you say that being a kid off 21st and Locust, that rap took you places that you could never dreamed of?
No, for sure. Rap that helped me do a lot of stuff I probably wouldn't have did without rapping. It keep me out of trouble sometimes because I might got to be here and do that. I might miss something happen in the hood or whatever. Like, so I'm appreciative of rap because it take you places. Like,
okay, you kind of young, Duck. You remember Sir Mix-a-Lot?
No.
Okay, he had this song that said, "I like big butts and I can't not lie." Some shit.
I feel it. I feel it.
Big butts and I cannot lie, man. They say
I heard that song before though, but I didn't know that was him. Big butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
These other butts, I heard it before.
Well, they say you the 2025 version, man. They say you got a thing for BBLs and shit like that, man. What's going on with that?
Man.
The bigger the ass, the better?
Nah, it ain't even the bigger the ass. It's just something about a woman that hit that table and get that motherfucker back there. Like,
so what about the natural?
Oh, I'm all for naturals. It ain't a knock to naturals, but it's just like a female. She don't want no this. She prefer this type of nigga. But
I mean,
I don't only prefer BBLs, but I feel like them ladies get on that table and go through so much pain. Somebody got to celebrate them, and I'm here to do it for them.
All right, well, give me a measurement, man. By the show of your hand, show me what a nice ass look like to you.
Man, I done had all.
Is it like this? Like this?
It's about how perfect that motherfucker is. Like it's like a capital P. Like
oh yeah,
not a lowercase, a capital one. Like
okay. So if you really like her, would you buy her ass?
Hell yeah, I'm all for that.
Oh man,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there ain't nothing wrong with it. But what would you do seeing that ass walk away for the last time? Would you want that ass back?
It depends. Like, that's just the starter package. Like, it's more to it.
So it's levels to it.
Yeah, like,
okay.
Cause the BBL, that's like a lifestyle. Like, you feel me? It's like something that it's like me going to get a new chain. It's like I'm just upgrading everything about me.
Okay.
And I fucks with it.
Okay, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So dope, man.
So if you scared, you need some encouragement. Like, it's me telling you, go ahead, hit that motherfucker. Like, DM me.
There you go. Hey, y'all heard it here first, man.
The knockers.
If you struggling trying to get your ass done, holla at Duck.
Yeah, they know. Like we probably like, I ain't gonna lie, me and Tax, for real, we probably made that shit like popular. Like, I don't know. Like, we talk about them so much and love them so much. Like, that's all they know us for real. Like,
Okay, well, I mean,
even regular girls like, you don't want to fuck with me. I ain't got no woo, but it ain't even that. Like,
now
I'll fuck with a regular girl. I don't got nothing against
now you got me scratching my head, man, because I'm wondering how many of them round asses I done seen that you responsible for. How many you responsible for out here, man?
Probably
Not
like
counting
one.
your pockets.
Like one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I ain't helping one of them out here. But it's like, I don't know, ever since I started talking about them and exposing how much a motherfucker fuck them, they just fall in your lap. Like, I don't know how it happened. They just, BBLs tend to follow everywhere I go.
Have you had a chance to make a theme song for them?
We got a whole tape.
whole
BBL
tape.
knockers.
Oh,
right
BBL
now.
knockers. I
Got a
saw
whole
that.
tape.
Yeah.
Like this ain't just, it's a lifestyle.
Hey, BBL knockers, man. That's on all platforms, man.
That's on all platforms.
I'm gonna have to dig into that, man, because now you done piqued my interest, man.
Yeah.
I think we all like a nice ass.
I think every man like a big old ass. Like it ain't gotta be too big, but oh, you was skinny? Oh, you just got that ass on you, huh? Like, damn.
So what's next, man? What's the next project, man?
Back to what you were saying and with the music and the titles, like my next project called Almost My Time.
Almost Your Time, okay.
Like, I just feel like it's just almost for me to get over that hump. Like,
well, from me on the outside looking in, you passed the hump, and that's from a consumer perspective, fan perspective. I think we are being in the place that we are. We don't really get in tune with our celebrities, so we don't know where we at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the niggas around us be with us every day, so you just duck to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that though. Around my people, I like being just duck.
Yeah, absolutely. But when we outside, we have to understand the influence that we got. So sure. I think you passed the hump a long time ago.
I appreciate it.
And I'm looking forward to see what's next. What advice would you give up and coming artists that want to do music and they got a family like Tax that's blowing up? They inspired by them. They figure they can do it, but they not sure if they want to do it. What would you tell them?
One, you ain't gonna never do it if you don't believe in yourself first. Like, you gotta believe in yourself and what you're capable of. And two is just like, you gotta invest in yourself too. You can't be scared to go to the studio when nobody wanna go with you. You gotta be able to hit that gym and shoot them long hours by yourself. Cause I could want it for you, but if you don't want it, then you won't get nowhere. So you gotta really want it and believe in yourself. That's what I would say. Like, you just gotta believe in yourself and really want it. And
so, up-and-coming artists, y'all heard it here first, man.
Not cheap.
I done had Duck on the couch, man. Thanks for coming to the platform. Code Red with a smoke. There's fire. That's RRB Duck, and I'm the playmaker. And we out.
All right, peace out, Code Red.